Sir, this is Cadet Nick Prestapino with Parker Gahagen and Ryan Morgan presenting our final deliverable, which is our final product for our net worth calculator. So here is the just first user interface that the user will be putting all his information into. Real quick, I know we're going to send this to you and you're going to have access to all the tabs, but I just wanted to go through our big one real quick, which is our salary with promotion, which basically sums up whatever year, how many years they're going to stay in for their base pay and their BAH. So we're going to reference these later to get their total net worth. And the rest were just in our last deliverable, which just are tabs we got from online tables and this promotion tab that we made ourselves. So for this scenario, it's going to be like someone who's just a 24-year-old, like 02 or 03, that's going to have a few more years in the Army, and he wants to find out if he should use a pension plan or do this new blended plan. So he starts by just putting in his pay grade, and then how many more years he plans on being in. And then this contribution tab here is tied to another cell that basically does a calculation for how much the government is going to give back. So like if it's 3%, then you're going to get 7% back because it matches you, and it automatically gives the 1%, or I think it's 6%. But you change the contribution, and then you can put in whatever tax rate you have for where you live. And the next is your special pay. So say he had hazardous duty pay and he was deployed for 12 months. That's going to change the value down at the bottom, which we'll see in a second. If he's married, he can either choose yes or no, which changes the BAH. So we'll just say yes. Zip code, wherever he plans on living, it's connected to another table, so something like that. How many more years does he plan on serving? We could say he's looking for something like 5 more years. He plans on living at his current post for 3 more years, and he's already served, like we said, for 4 years. Next, when he gets out, he would look for a civilian job. So we have all civilian jobs listed from our table here, basically, so he can choose kind of whatever he wants. So say he wants to be a tour and travel guide, and he wants to work as that civilian for maybe 15 years. 15 years, dude. 15 years there. And then by the time he retires at ETS, this is automatically linked to our promotion table. So we said he was going to be in 03, and he wants to be in for 5 more years, which changes his rank to an 05, basically. So it's all linked. So if I went for 10 more years, his rank it won't change because it'll still be an 05, but it changed to an 06 there. But we'll go back to 5 years. So dependents, we already said yes. His BAH rank, like when he retires, we'd go to where that 05 was. And then wherever the zip code is, again, you can put in any zip code you want here. Finally, the GI Bill, which was the same as our last deliverable. So when all this gets put in, basically it comes down here. So the BH at ETS, which we just put in up here, value ETS, a retirement post, which you got back from up there. Total contribution compensation, this comes from where we put in here, so it would change if I said, hey, I want 5%, basically, because it gives you back that money. Net civilian pay comes from this table here, which we get from our salary with promotion table. See how it changed now because we gave him a rank in years, so it pretty much sums up all of them here. And we have a nifty little code to get our values, which you can check out later, but it's a nice little if statement there for your entertainment. And then finally, special pay is just he's had 12 years for hazardous duty. 12 months. And then so that will change if we added something else, whatever pay he had, diving pay for 2 months or something like that, then changes right down there. So basically, finally, here's his salary per month, and his so here is salaries, which again we got from the salary with promotion table, multiplied by 12 for the pretty much years and multiplied it again by how many years he was going to serve. So finally, at the bottom, so he wanted to pick between a pension plan and he wants to choose between a blended pension plan, which here are two different options here. So a pension plan would only be an option if you serve for more than 20 years, so we'd have to change something. So maybe he wants to, maybe he wants to serve for like 21 years, see what it looks like with that, and then this will change, and he can see what he would look at with his career with the pension plan, in contrast with his blended plan right here. So you can see here, based on our calculations, he should choose the blended plan with 5% contribution, and it'll make him more money than if he stayed in for the 20-year plan. Finally, sir, we'll show you where some of our references came from and how we verified and validated our model. Thank you. Stop. It's not stopping.